Hi guys, noticed that I wouldn't be posting this weekend because I was going to Wales for the holiday weekend. Well, unfortunately, on Friday night when we were packing the car up, I tripped up and hurt my knee again. I tripped and went down like the proverbial sack of spuds. Couldn't put any weight on it. So went off to the hospital to get it checked out. I dislocated my kneecap. I pretty much knew I'd done that by the look of my knee. I was in a lot of pain, and I've also torn some cartilage and ligaments in my knee, and so my knee's very unstable at the moment. I'm back on crutches to a degree. I've got a rigid leg splint on my knee and leg to keep my knee in place. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I'll have to do an operation, which I'll find out about that on Tuesday when I go back to the hospital to have it checked out to see if it's sitting in the right place. If it's not, they'll have to operate on it if it's slipped out again. Believe you me, having your knee put back into place when it's dislocated is extremely painful, and it caused me a lot of pain. It also caused us actually to have an angina attack as a result of the pain. So I was actually in hospital till last night, Saturday night. So I've actually got a rigid knee splint on. I can lift my leg high enough, I'll show you. I've got that on from my thigh, from just top there, so far down my thigh to just above my ankle. I'm still wearing my support on my ankle as well. Thankfully it's my other leg. So I've got to wear this. Hopefully, just for if everything goes to plan and it's staying in place, I don't need surgery. I should only have it on a couple of weeks. If I've got to have an operation on it, I'll have it on longer. As to when they would do the surgery, it will depend on how things go. They'll have to make sure this is the heart stable enough to hold up to surgery. They seem to think it will be. As I say, like, I had an angina attack. I also actually had an asthma attack as a result of the pain, and so I can hobble around a little bit without crutches, which I'm allowed to do so, but it's more comfortable to go around on crutches at the moment. So I'm back on the old trusty crutches again. Begin the thing, I'm joined at the hip to these. One of the plus sides to using crutches at the moment is it's actually easier to get in and out of chairs. I can't walk very far at the moment because I get very tired as a result of walking in this. But it's not the easiest. I can walk a little bit with it. But oh, sorry, a little bit easy at the moment. A lot easier to walk with the crutches. If I walk without the crutches, I'm putting weight on the leg, and I do actually get pain shooting up the leg, which is apparently quite normal with this type of injury. Those of you who know, who've watched the vlogs in the past, you'll know I've had like quite a lot of injuries, especially with this knee. And this happens to be the worst injury I've ever had of all my injuries. Um, all I did was tripped. Um, I was where I live. I've actually got like a front garden with a path, and not garden at one side, obviously. I was walking along the path to come out, and there's a small step about like that, maybe a foot or so, and I went to step down it, and I sort of tripped going down it, and fell, landed, and the knee just popped out. I felt it come out, and it was literally vertically round the other side. It was quite a bad dislocation. So rather than my wife tried to get us up so she could get us in the car. I couldn't bear, she couldn't do out with my leg. So we got the ambulance, and I went off in the ambulance. Second time this year I've been in an ambulance. First time was when I had my heart attack. This time they took us to casualty, obviously, and took a look at my knee. Went through my, obviously had to go through the history of my knee problems. I was wearing my shorts as well, actually. So, because and he sort of looked at me and says, "Oh, you got a bit of, have you hurt your ankle as well?" And I says, "No," I says, "I've had a really bad sprained ankle. I've just had a walking boot on, just got it off the other day." And he says, "How?" So it's right there, and blah 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 blah. You know what they do. I said, "I've still got the use of it if I need it." He says, "Right." Done an X-ray. He says, "Well, he says, you've done quite a good job on your knees. You've dislocated it." He says, which that's who I knew that looking at it. He says, "Yeah." He says, "You've also torn some ligaments." He says, "Your ligaments seem quite badly damaged." Anyway, I says, "Yeah." He says, "You've got arthritis in it." He says, "Quite mild." He says, "You've damaged your cartilage." I've had some cartilage problems in the past, but not too bad. So I probably will have to have keyhole surgery because the torn cartilage will need to be removed. But he says, "We'll wait till your knee's more stable." He says, "Like with having this on, it's like having a plaster cast on. Your joint does not move." So I'm wearing this. As I say, I go back to the hospital on Tuesday morning and see what to say. If it hasn't moved again, I'll keep this on. If it's moved, I'll have to have surgery to keep it in place. I'm not sure quite what that will entail, but if it's moved out a little bit again, he says, even if he says it could move a fraction, you may not notice. So he says if it has, I'll have to like dislocate it completely again and put it back in there. He says they may have to do that during as an open procedure in surgery. I'm hoping they don't. I've never heard of it, but let's hope they don't. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. Sitting a lot of time with my leg up, to be honest, which is more comfortable than sitting. I would say with it bend, but I can't bend it. I've got to wear this 24/7. Can't take it off even when I go to bed. I've got to wear it. Believe you me, getting in and out of bed, it wasn't so bad like Friday night because I was doped up anyway. Um, Last night I didn't get home till yesterday tea time from the hospital. To be honest, I just went straight to bed because I was tired. I was like, had a little bit of chest pain, but just minor discomfort as a result of the angina. And so I just really went straight off to bed. I had to be helped into bed. Um, I had to be helped out of bed. Luckily, I'm quite good. I don't usually go to the toilet too much during the night, and I didn't. So that's how things are going. Hope everyone else out there is doing alright, especially Leon Foot Guy. I know you're similar to me. You've got a bad knee and a bad ankle. I hope neither of them are bad at the moment, but I'd like to know how you're doing. Maybe even see an update to see how you are doing. And anyone else out there who's injured, or who've worn anything like this in the past, please tell us how to make it more comfortable. I must admit, the walking boot I heard were uncomfortable, but I didn't find it too uncomfortable. This I'm finding very uncomfortable. I don't know if that maybe because my leg is in a lot of pain. My knee is really, really painful at the moment, and I can't get around very well. So I'm feeling pretty sorry for myself. So that's how things are going. As I say, like Leon Foot Guy, please tell us how you're doing. And show us how you're doing if you've got what you're doing at the moment to treat your injuries, and I'll let you know how I'm doing sometime next week. Thank you very much. Bye for now.